Alright, I know y'all been there, imagining yourselves as anime main characters in those cold edits, like when you thought,
What if a school shooter pulls up in my class? I'm gonna fend them off heroically and become the school hero like an anime king.
what if I told you that real people can become anime characters? Well, not you, let me rephrase that. What if I told you that you can watch an anime based off real people? That could have been you if you were a literary, cultural, historical, iconic, renowned writer, poet, novelist in the past centuries, because that's exactly what Bungo Stray Dogs brings to life. Almost every character is named after a real-life author. To name a few, Osamu Dazai, Dopo Kunikida, Akiko Yosano, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Edgar Allan Poe. Pretty sure I butchered Fyodor's name, but we move. Furthermore, all these characters possess gifts, aka supernatural powers that are somewhat also based off their work and their style of writing. For example, the character Edgar Allan Poe has the ability to send people into his stories if they read his novel. They won't be able to get out until they solve the mystery. The name of his gift is Black Cat in the Rue Morgue, which references two of the RL Poe's work, which are The Murders in the Rue Morgue and The Black Cat, which are two books that he wrote during his lifetime. Black Cat in the Rue Morgue ability references Edgar Allan Poe's mystery novels, as they have to become the detective in those novels they are trapped in to escape. Another example would be Akiko Yosanu's ability, "You shall not die," which basically lets her revive you like a Fortnite character who's down. If you're dead, however, she cannot reboot you. The power pays homage to the poems her real-life counterpart wrote, as they strongly dealt with compassion, love, and desire to alleviate suffering, which makes sense since she's a healer. Now that we know more about the characters, what about the plot? For those who are up to date, feel free to fast forward to my season 5 coverage, or you can also watch this as a short refresher. Anyways, the story follows a young man, Atsushi, who is gifted the ability to turn into a tiger and get stronger depending on the moon. So basically a were-tiger. And he finds out, unfortunately, when the armed detective agency pulls up on him and gives him a ass whooping. He then ends up joining said agency and working with them to solve different cases and crimes. We get to meet side characters at the agency who are fantastic in my humble opinion. And after greeting all these people, you'll meet the Port Mafia, an important organization. Their roster consists of loads of criminals and antagonists. You probably guessed that much considering they're literally the Mafia. The interactions between the Port Mafia and the Armed Detective Agency are probably one of the best part of the series, honestly. What is the current situation of Bungo Stray Dogs? What will I get when I'm caught up to this great series because Vanguard put me? Those are questions you might be asking yourself. Who am I kidding? You probably don't give a shit. But in the current saga, the Armed Detective Agency is faced with a big problem. Due to some random ass voodoo shit, the entire world has turned on them, ignoring their past deeds. So we have Dazai, one of the main supporting cast, who's incredibly smart. He is battling against the other smartass who's leading the ops, Fyodor Dostoevsky. And they're basically playing chess against each other, and the rest of their agency and their team are basically the pawns. The agency is basically falsely accused for committing a crime that they didn't do. Rather, their ops did and framed them, a bit like the Mona Lisa. It was honestly well executed from them, I have to say. The agency now has to clear their own name and also get their get back on the DK of the Angels, aka the Ops. Anyways, Bungo Stray Dogs is a great series with some fantastic side characters and an amazing power system. I think everyone should just give it a shot. If you enjoyed this type of content, make sure to drop a sub and like, comment also what I should cover next. See ya.